how to know when a Leo male is just not that into you. So if there's the beginning or very, very early on, the genesis of the relationship versus something that's already established and you're seeing a change. So either way, these are some flags. There's a lot of them for Leo, but these are just some of the most obvious and, most common ones when a Leo male is just not that into you. So the first one is that when he gets upset, there's like this pattern to him getting upset. He will lay down some rules and he's authoritative, kind of like an idealist and very kind of like a little bit of a tyrant in a way. And when he has this pattern for dealing with arguments and, all of that, he'll have this confrontation and then he withdraws. And then when he withdraws, it's kind of like to let you corner yourself, which he kind of does for you, but indirectly and hidden. And then he's able to lay on layer number 2. Ha, see, told you I was right. Right? So when this stops and there's this complete, when you catch yourself thinking, wait a minute, that's not how he usually acts. Why is he just not reacting? Where's his behavior? Where are his comebacks? And when it's completely just not there, it's numb kind of thing, not involved, very apathetic. That is when you can start seeing that there's just the person has checked out. Okay, this is the Leo signal. Another one is when he would you would think, right, patternistically, that he would get very, very, very upset at something, and then all of a sudden he doesn't. He just doesn't, and it repeats. And then another one is when you can see right away with the body language and the behavior and the investment of the time, the reaction and the response is not what it has to be, where it's very, very obvious the person is just tuning you out. They're not laughing at your jokes, or it's almost like, okay, all right, 2-second attention span. Okay, all right, bye. Like, I'm leaving now. And then you kind of wait and wonder, what's up with him? Like, what's the next, and it continues because Leos are very involved. They're very, they're kind of clingy, sticky, for being, a fire sign. They're kind of clingy, sticky in their own way, in a fire sign way, because there's different styles, and they're very involved, and they always check in, and everything involves their planning and that kind of thing, right? They like being the one in charge. And when you see that that's just not it, and the person just is acting, not involving you, this is one of the most important flags. So that would be that for a Leo. And if you're not involved and don't have a big history, again, the body language, the eye contact immediately kind of darts away. Absolutely just, ADD with that. There's just no attention when you're speaking, and just okay, oh look, a chicken, and part of it is on purpose and part of it is just the way they feel. Yeah, they've checked out. All right, so hope that helps.